Okay, so let's jump into her letter directly to Whitney, and let's see what that says. Dear Whitney, and this is on July 25th, 2020. This is one of the most important letters that I've ever written in my life. I asked to write a letter to you in my own words after receiving 2 subpoenas yesterday to give testimony of my knowledge of what happened to lead you to stay with me after leaving the Eastern Columbia building and the penthouses of Amber and Johnny. The reason this letter is so important to me is that you, my chosen sister, are so important to me. And I am hoping that the truth will set you free from a lifetime of abuse and being forced to live someone else's life instead of given the freedom to live your own. You know, clearly she loves her, but I think that Whitney has kind of made her own bed, and she should probably lie in it. I feel that I'm writing this on behalf of everyone who loves you and wants to help save you from yet again fighting a battle that is not yours to fight. Outside of Google alerts for the charity and what is the media circus going on right now, I have been aware of the ins and outs of what is happening between Amber and Johnny. It was brought to my attention that you made reference to Amber kicking you out of the penthouse and went to live on your boss's floor. I don't think it took them too long to connect the dots and figure out who your boss was at that time. I have been trying to catch myself up to speed on everything, and I'm afraid that there are different storylines between what I shared and what you shared. Yeah, it's called The Truth and Complete Lies. I spoke with Adam Wallman this morning and was asked some questions and answered honestly with my account of the situations. Just so you know, Adam was respectful, kind, and understood my allegiance in all of this is to you and you alone. So I guess that's why she didn't exactly say the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I have never been more upset during any of this drama than I am right now at the thought of Amber asking you to leave Gavin and Hunter and go to London and entangle you in all of this. If you feel that you have been asked or compromised in any way to do anything that might perjure you, I beg you to recant. And for once in your life, think of yourself first. I think she was thinking of herself first. Either Amber was going to beat her. Either Amber was going to beat her, or, sorry, train going by behind me, or she offered her money, which I believe is more likely because, you know, she wasn't even friends with this Raquel, Rocky Pennington or whatever. All these other freeloaders who she kicked out weren't friends with her anymore because Johnny stopped financially supporting them. So what was the reason for their lies and testimony? They were getting something out of it, so clearly she was paying them or something, or bribing them, or blackmailing them, who knows. I feel that I am writing this on behalf of everyone who loves you and wants to help save you from yet again fighting a battle that is not yours to fight. Outside of... Oh, I think we already read that. I've been trying to catch myself up to speed on everything, and I'm afraid that there are different storylines between what I shared and what you shared. Yeah, we were there. Like I said, the truth and lies. I spoke with Adam Wallman this morning and was asked some questions and answered honestly with my account of the situations. Just so you know, Adam was respectful, kind, and understood my allegiance in all of this is to you and you alone. I have never been more upset during any of this drama than I am right now at the thought of Amber asking you to leave Gavin and Hunter and go to London and entangle you in all of this. That's her husband and her child. If you feel that you've been asked to compromise in any way to do anything that might perjure you, I beg you to recant. For once in your life, think of yourself first. You found an incredible man and have this beautiful and amazing child, and if anyone would ever put you in a position to risk that, they do not love you. That is true. I have shared the names of the other staff at the Art of Elysium who were on board while you were there and heard your accounts of these situations. I am not sure if they will be subpoenaed, but their names have been submitted to the record. I hope you know that the little family created during the time at the Art of Elysium all love you very, very, very much. It crushes my soul knowing that you hate me for the rest of your life and never speak to me again. Losing your friendship is something that I am willing to risk if it frees you. you, Hunter, and Gavin from all of this and allows you to build your family and your life for you and you alone. You have been my every prayer, every thought, and every consideration. I started while being I stated while being questioned that I do not have dates nor timelines because when you showed up to stay with me, I never thought twice about giving you a home and was happy to provide you with my guest room and have you in the safety of my place. I never wrote down when you moved in nor when you left because my home was and always will be your home. So this lady's a good person, Jennifer. Um, and the fact that they were even like threatening her for saying the truth is really just disgusting. Like, these people have no morals or scruples. I have entered to record that I am happy to share any text messages, emails, or anything that they need from that time to help appropriately piece together specific dates and an accurate timeline. I have offered anything that I have to help shed light on the absolute truth and put an end to all of this to move on to the next chapter of your life. I promise you that the next chapter will be your best yet. The things that came up during the deposition with Adam are as follows. The incident on the stairs that was one of the inciting events that led you to ask you to move in with me. You told me the others on staff that you tried to stop Amber from attacking Johnny and nearly got thrown down the stairs. At no point in time was it ever said to me that Johnny had hit Amber nor abused her in any way. Had you ever expressed that Had you ever expressed concern that Johnny was abusing Amber, I would have gotten a social worker or someone to help you to remove your sister from that situation. I would have done anything to help you in any way. My father reminded me this morning that I told him that Whitney had moved in with me because she was terrified of her sister. While you were living with me, you told me that Johnny kept checking in to see how you were doing, that he called you his sis and you called him brother. You said to me on multiple occasions that you did not know why he was staying in it, nor why he was putting up with Amber's abuse. You shared with me the damage endured by both of you as children and the injury you had suffered from Amber, both psychologically and physically. You were devastated during this time, and my heart broke for you. My heart still breaks for you right now. When you came back from New York for the Adderall Diaries premiere, or whatever, you shared with me and everyone in the office that Amber freaked out, attacked you, and threw a wine glass full of red wine at you in the elevator. Again, my dates are uncertain, but I'm 100% certain of what you shared and have asked a few others here in the office to who heard it in the office to make sure my facts are accurate. While Amber and Johnny were in Australia, you were in the office, sitting in the black and white chairs in their kitchen and loudly proclaimed, "Oh my god, she's done it now. She's cut off his fucking finger." I am not sure if this was before or after Boo and Pistol were back in the US. Those are the dogs. And coming into the office. Other staff was in the office at the time and might have a better grasp on the date. In regards to the extramarital affairs, I only have information you and others have shared with me. It is my understanding all of that is completely irrelevant other than James giving sworn testimony, James Franco, to what he did or did not see on Amber's face that day in the elevator. I told Adam that if James were asked anything at all, that I know without a shadow of a doubt that he would speak to the truth, because I know his heart and his conscience and the spiritual journey that he is on to be accountable for anything he has ever done that might have inadvertently hurt anyone, and to go to great lengths to make amends and do what is truly right. I encourage him to speak to James directly. I think they're talking about James Franco and, his quest to, I don't know, whatever, stop being a creep. When Ellen came up in the deposition, I shared only what I know from you and Paige. February 9, 2019, when I came to see you and meet Hunter, is when this conversation with you and your mom took place. I told them that I had been told that Elon had gifted Teslas, and Amber found out that they were bugged. I was told that Amber said he was controlling, abusive, and that she was in a legal battle with him over the rights to embryos that they had created together. He wanted to destroy them, and Amber tried to keep them to have a baby. That is the day that your mother told me that Johnny was either an angel or a saint compared to Elon, and that she wished Amber and Johnny would reconcile. I was indeed taken aback because this was after the divorce, and when Hunter was under a year old and I was at your house. She told me that Amber and Johnny were still in touch and that they were each other's true loves or something to that exact sentiment. You were still going through the emotions of having had a baby, and I could not believe that Amber and Johnny's relationship was being discussed when you were the one who needed to be the focal point and needed our support. I think I called Tash when I left your house, but need to look at my phone records to be sure whom I called. It was someone who knew everything from you, and I confided in them how concerned I was after visiting you. The other thing that was discussed were the character reference letters that I wrote on behalf of Amber for volunteering with the charity, the $250,000 donation that came when an anonymous donation on behalf of Amber Heard. I shared that I had believed that the contribution was from Elon, but I have absolutely no recollection of you telling me that. But for some reason that was put in my head by something either you or someone else on the staff said. Your thoughts on Rocky freeloading off of Amber and the freeloading off of Johnny, and your overall thoughts on Rocky. I let them know that I did not think that there would ever be a work in which you could conspire with Rocky to do a cover-up for Amber given your feelings about her. Well, I guess you were wrong. And after the Art of Elysium had been used in press during the divorce, and I had been asked on multiple occasions to write letters regarding Amber's volunteering with the charity, and no donations came into the Art of Elysium but went to Children's Hospital in LA and Los Angeles and ACLU, that Amber's publicist told me that they were more prominent charities with more significant press reach and got international press. You are aware of all of that already, but just want to share everything that was discussed. And for you guys who don't know, Rocky is Rocky Pennington, Raquel Pennington, that dumb biatch that testified on behalf of Amber. Nobody believed her lies. She was one of the freeloaders like Josh and all these other freeloaders that quote-unquote witnesses for Amber. I asked if it were okay to write to you in my own words because I know how easily things can get distorted or twisted. You know me and know that if subpoenaed or brought into this or anything else, that I would always be honest. I love Amber and have compassion for her because she is your sister, and I know what you guys went through as kids. The two of you have literally been through hell together, and I know you would do anything in the world for her. And she certainly did. She is your older sister, and you lost your mother, and you are a mom for the first time. It is time she thought of you and your needs and put them above her own needs. Asking you or even agreeing to have you leave your husband and child and involve you in all of this is selfish beyond comprehension. You, Whitney, are worthy of love, worthy of being seen for all of your light and beauty, and worthy of not having to clean up another mess that is not yours. She's done it her whole life, and she's going to continue to do it. Either you learn right from wrong, and you learn to set personal boundaries, or, you get what you deserve. During this time of social change and movements, Me Too, Time's Up, Black Lives Matter, and all of the actions working to set the scales of justice back to being well, just people have to be willing to come forward with the truth. It took 2 subpoenas to get me to be forthcoming with what I have been told. But I do believe in people and feel others who have bear witness to all. Is it all? I guess so. So apparently the last thing you guys need to know is that Jennifer Howell has apparently been attacked and intimidated for saying the truth. So let's read this article that kind of goes through everything we already know, but let's read some of her tweets. She says, "While I am fighting mad, let me say something else. Someone who I once considered a friend, someone I helped get U.S. citizenship, someone I kept on medical insurance to help her growing family, flipped her story, and got lawyered up by someone she once hated. She also called old employees of the Art of Elysium, along with someone's sister, telling them to avoid being subpoenaed to be character witnesses against me. She also has become BFFs with the supporter of a charity that she talked my trash about. I realized what a naive fool I've been and how many snakes I've let into the garden. She should have said the truth. I mean, now that, like, maybe she allowed herself to get intimidated. After being attacked for nearly 2 years, I decided it might be time to go on the offensive instead of being blindsided by the cruelty of these people. That's Jennifer Howell. They're just talking about everything we already know, but she called her extremely violent. Jennifer Howell suffered because she insists on the truth and refuses to lie for Amber. Heard Whitney or what she saw, and then these are here the texts. So she says, talk to me first. Adam Woolman is a vindictive liar who's trying to bring down my family and willing to do anything to do so. He can and will use anything you say, good or bad, to hurt us. That's the text with Whitney. Jen, there's no way you were served to subpoenas. Just talk to whoever. This little tactic too. Little tactic. Why would I call or speak to someone after seeing that they lied under oath about why they came to live with me for 11 months? She and her little friend are trying to make Adam Wallman the bad guy instead of considering their lies to be the problem. Sorry for the train. So she said, I am not a victim. I am an angry survivor. This is for everyone who keeps checking on me. I promise that I'm totally fine, but I am done being quiet while the charity and every part of my life is being attacked for telling the truth. Apparently a guy broke into her apartment. After she decided to come out and tell the truth. So it's, I guess, Amber's team attacking her. Jennifer Howell was more than 20 minutes can confirm what Whitney told her. Yeah, we all know already. This is the email to Whitney from Jennifer. I was given the statement you made about me to the press. Wow, Whitney. If you want to call me a liar while you are lying under oath, then I promise you that I will prove in every way that I am not lying. You questioning my integrity, my honesty, the sincerity that I take with my word is desperate at best. Again, there are 20 plus people that heard everything that you said. I have opened my home, heart, life to you and have never been anything but honest and loving with you. That's true. She should have spoken out and destroyed her in testimony. I let you in when you told me you needed to be protected from your sister. I love you and I'm doing everything in my power to do what is right for you, and you call me a liar. Wow. Yeah, because Whitney is the liar. I told you. She doesn't deserve to be trusted. I know, I don't care if, she's a victim of a narcissistic abuser like Amber. She's decided to put up with it. He's a fighter for truth and justice. Funny, someone calling him a liar after they lied about coming to live with me. Very true. I wonder if they say here about this is the problem with the testimony, is that I thought that the jury had access to the prior written declarations, and they don't, because the Penny Ascarade, that stupid judge that, honestly, I don't know, people say that she's really patient and whatever. I find her to be biased and annoying, and her courtroom is a circus, and she's very biased on Team Amber's side. So, so apparently somebody broke in to her house after she decided So, witness for Johnny Depp, an ex-friend of Whitney, heard Jennifer Howell has been threatened and bullied over her unwillingness to lie for the Amber Heard case. She's speaking more about how she's being threatened by Amber Heard and an unidentified man broke into her house. So that was the part that I wanted to find. Wow. Anyone find it weird that on Sunday when I got home my home was broken in between noon and I can't read that, and 2 p.m. by someone who drilled through my door, had professional tools, but nothing was taken. Yes, this is where they drilled. We live on the 10th floor of a building. We have a doorman. This is about 7 things that have happened since I started to speak the truth of why someone came to live with me after they lied under oath. Wow. Man, that Amber and her team are despicable. They are disgusting. Depp's team are definitely going to argue that Whitney is also a victim of abuse at her sister's hands. Being hard on her would not serve their argument. The tone of the lawyer was perfect. If Jennifer Howell is a rebuttal witness, it's more than over. Yeah, too bad she didn't exactly say the truth, but at least now you and me know the truth, right? Alright, well, I hope you guys like all the hard work that I did in getting all this information for you guys. And now you know absolutely everything there is to know about Jennifer Howell, about Elon Musk, Whitney, and Amber. So make sure you hit the like button. But before that, hit the subscribe and hit the bell because I got amazing new content coming for you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.